The floodlights illuminated the St. Mary's Stadium, casting a warm glow over the expectant crowd. The atmosphere was electric, with fans buzzing in anticipation of the night's events. It was a chilly Friday night on the South Coast, but the promise of Premier League action had fans bundled in scarves and hats, eagerly anticipating the clash between Southampton and Newcastle United. The cold air did little to dampen their spirits as they filled the stands, ready for an evening of thrilling football. Both teams arrived with a point to prove, and the atmosphere crackled with anticipation. The fans' cheers and chants echoed around the stadium, creating a cauldron of noise that set the stage for an intense battle. Southampton, desperate to climb away from the relegation zone, knew a win was crucial. The players' faces showed determination as they warmed up, fully aware of the stakes. Newcastle, on the other hand, were looking to solidify their position in the top half of the table and maintain their impressive form. Their confidence was palpable as they prepared on the pitch, each player focused on the task ahead. The air was thick with tension as the players emerged from the tunnel, greeted by a roar from the crowd. The noise was deafening, a testament to the passion of the fans. Southampton, clad in their traditional red and white stripes, looked determined. Each player was ready to give their all for the team and the fans. Newcastle, sporting their black and white stripes, exuded confidence. They had been in fine form and were eager to continue their winning streak. The stage was set for a captivating encounter, a true test of skill, strategy, and nerve. Both teams knew that this match could be a turning point in their season. As the referee blew the whistle to commence the match, the St. Mary's crowd erupted, their cheers echoing across the stadium, setting the scene for 90 minutes of enthralling Premier League football. The excitement was palpable, and everyone knew they were in for a memorable night. The opening exchanges were a tense affair, with both teams cautiously sizing each other up, trying to find weaknesses in each other's formations. Southampton, roared on by their home support, pressed high, attempting to disrupt Newcastle's rhythm and gain an early advantage. Newcastle, known for their resolute defense, absorbed the pressure, looking to hit Southampton on the counter-attack with quick, decisive moves. The midfield became a battleground with tackles flying in from both sides, each team fighting for control and dominance. Despite the intensity, clear-cut chances were few and far between in the early stages, as both defenses held firm. Southampton's James Ward-Prowse, a constant threat from set pieces, saw a dangerous free-kick sail narrowly over the bar, much to the relief of the Newcastle goalkeeper. Newcastle's Alan St-Maximin, with his blistering pace and trickery, caused problems for the Southampton defense, but the final ball was lacking, preventing any real scoring opportunities. As the half wore on, the game opened up, with both teams creating half chances and testing each other's resolve. However, a combination of resolute defending and some wayward finishing kept the score level, frustrating both sets of fans. The first half ended goalless, leaving everything to play for in the second half, with both teams eager to break the deadlock. The second half began with renewed purpose, both teams aware that the next goal could be crucial. The breakthrough came in the 35th minute, and it was Newcastle who struck first. A swift counterattack found its way to Callum Wilson on the edge of the box. With time and space, he unleashed a powerful shot that flew past the outstretched hand of the Southampton goalkeeper and nestled in the back of the net. The away end erupted in celebration, while a stunned silence fell over the home supporters. It was a goal of the highest quality, a moment of individual brilliance that broke the deadlock and shifted the momentum in Newcastle's favor. Southampton, now trailing, had it all to do in the remaining minutes. The goal seemed to galvanize Newcastle, who seized control of the game. Their passing became crisper, their movement more fluid, and Southampton struggled to cope. The Magpies pressed high, winning the ball back quickly and launching wave after wave of attacks. Southampton, to their credit, showed resilience, but their efforts were increasingly desperate. Newcastle's midfield trio of Bruno Guimaraes, Joelinton and Joe Willock ran the show, dictating the tempo and creating chances for their teammates. Southampton, on the other hand, struggled to create any meaningful opportunities. Their frustration grew as the minutes ticked away and their hopes of a comeback began to dwindle. Newcastle, sensing victory, continued to press forward, eager to put the game to bed. Newcastle's dominance eventually paid off with two quick-fire goals that sealed their victory. In the 78th minute, Dan Burn, the towering defender, rose highest from a corner to head home Newcastle's second goal. The goal sparked wild celebrations amongst the Newcastle players and fans, who could sense the 3 points slipping away from Southampton. Just 4 minutes later, Alexander Isak, the Swedish striker, put the game beyond doubt. A perfectly weighted through ball split open the Southampton defense, and Isak raced clear before calmly slotting the ball past the onrushing goalkeeper. The goal was a testament to Newcastle's attacking prowess, and left Southampton with an insurmountable task. As the final whistle blew, the scoreline read, Southampton 0-3 Newcastle United. The Newcastle players celebrated with gusto, their victory a testament to their impressive performance. Southampton, heads bowed, trudged off the pitch, their hopes of a much-needed result dashed. The final scoreline reflected Newcastle's dominance, a thoroughly deserved victory for Eddie Howe's side. For Southampton, it was a night to forget. They struggled to cope with Newcastle's intensity, and were ultimately outclassed by a team in formidable form. The defeat left them precariously placed in the Premier League table, their survival hopes hanging by a thread. Newcastle's victory was built on a solid defensive foundation and a potent attacking display. The back four, marshaled by the commanding Sven Botman, kept Southampton at bay throughout the match. Botman's leadership and tactical awareness were crucial in maintaining Newcastle's defensive solidity. In midfield, Bruno Guimaraes pulled the strings, dictating the tempo and providing the creative spark for his team. His vision and passing accuracy were instrumental in breaking down Southampton's defense. And up front, Callum Wilson led the line with aplomb, his goal a testament to his predatory instincts. Wilson's movement and finishing were a constant threat to the Southampton defense. For Southampton, it was a night of missed opportunities and defensive frailties. They struggled to create chances against a well-organized Newcastle defense and were punished for their mistakes at the back. Defensive lapses and poor decision-making cost them dearly. The Saints will need to regroup quickly and find a way to turn their fortunes around if they are to avoid relegation this season. Tactical adjustments and improved performances are essential. The match highlighted the gulf in quality between the two sides on the night, leaving Southampton with much to ponder as they face an uphill battle in the fight for Premier League survival. The road ahead looks challenging, but with determination and hard work, they can still turn things around.